telling you. Oh,
Yeah,
but he's
bro.
going up against Wesley. Oh, this is a heartbreaker for me, dude. I love Wesley. Like, Wesley's easily my favorite Rocket Lance player to watch. Like, you know, Costelix, I love Costelix, but Wesley brings an entirely different spice, man. And there's nothing that can replace it. And he's going up against my favorite weapon, my favorite character currently in the game right now. Hot take, because everyone hates playing against me. Jae Yun, the great sword aficionado, but so far he only has regular sword. So we're gonna see how that works out.
I think these are two characters that people hate playing against, man. Like,
Yeah, true.
like I mean, I know for a fact I hate playing against Scarlet and Rank, but
Same.
I haven't seen a lot of good Jaehyun, so I'm sure that like once I run into a good one, I'll probably be annoyed. But I mean, this character definitely is nuts, man. All of his SIGs seem to hit literally everywhere, and then the Great Sword is just a new weapon, so it still catches people off guard every now and then. Oh, here we go. He's finally got it.
Oh, he's not gonna have it for long though.
Oh,
Nice, paired up. Okay. So the crazy thing is, I think the Great Sword into Rocket Lance matchup is pretty terrible. Like, I don't like it. I've had other players in the Great Sword Discord explain kind of the same deal. Some people think it's all right. I don't think so. I think it's tough to deal with the fast, long, horizontal hitboxes because you're trying to backdash on people and you get clipped by Rocket Lance every single time. So I think the answer to that matchup is honestly just to play the sword. So we're going to see if DB's able to do that against the side sig with Jaehyun. That signature is crack, okay? Like, you can just throw it out. It's a light attack. You miss, whatever. Just pocket, man, bro. Never hesitate to throw that one out.
yeah, it definitely looks very quick, and it seems like it covers quite a bit of space. So here we go. Oh, getting the stabs in here, but he's not going for full combos yet. Just getting one pieces. I was expecting to at least see a two piece, but no, he's playing it safe. I think he's trying to get this air. Oh, there we go. He did get the air dodge there, but he gets a three-piece combo all together. All right.
Now has the fire extinguisher, so you know DB owns the John Cena skin to have that sword weapon skin. So you know he's trying to be invisible here. Hold on. Recovery, not enough. Just, oh,
go.
that SIG tilts me every time, dude. How did that hit?
It's like it hit you, and I feel like the animation is long enough for you to be like, why did I get hit by this? You're really just thinking about it while you're getting slung around. Oh. All right, here we go. Got to get back on the stage. Finally done. I don't know, something about this Great Sword skin is not looking so great. Like, it's like a skinnier Great Sword for some reason, so I don't know. Oh my, off the wall?
Yep.
Michael Jackson.
Wesley is playing. We out. There we go. Wesley with the kind of the convincing game one victory there. I felt like the first talk was pretty close, but then after that, DB really wasn't able to get much going. Granted, he did do some things with the Great Sword that I liked. You didn't really see him go for any finishers, right? With the Great Sword, you have the option of any light attack can go into a bridge stance, and you can go into a bridge attack, and then after that bridge attack, you can go into a finisher, or what I like to call a banger, right? We didn't see any bangers come out from DB. But the reason he didn't do it is because we saw one. He got a side light finisher off of a dodge, and normally, if you get someone's dodge, you're able to go for neutral starter into bridge into dash cancel, neutral starter into bridge into finisher. Usually get those 5 hits, but you normally have to go for the neutral light finisher for it to be guaranteed, because if you go for the side light finisher or the down light finisher, they can either dodge or jump. But since the weapon is new, like this is all fake. Wesley, mash the dodge button, jump. None of that is true. But people don't know how to play against the Great Sword, so they complain and say, oh my god, it's overpowered. And I'm like, you're not doing any counterplay. Why did he get hit 5 times in a row there? Without pressing a button?
Are you speaking to someone directly in the chat right now? I feel like you really just went off, bro. You good?
I'm tired
of good?
I'm sick of the oppression. There we go. Weapon throw that, you gone. Nice. Clean up from DB.
Oh, good.
I got feelings, TK.
No, I feel you, bro. You know, that's why I like when I like play this game and stuff I haven't understood. I also know that I have not put the time into like I lose a lot of lances, but I have not put the time in to figure out the lance counterplay. So I ain't gonna be like, man, it's broken. It probably is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know yet until I start to lab it out. So, ooh.
Okay, hold on. Wesley going for that there. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. He air dodged right into the middle of that ground pound. There was no hesitation from Wesley. There was no doubt in my mind, in his mind, in DB's mind that that ground pound was going to connect.
Man. All right, so even though we had a pretty hot start off for DB, I mean, Wesley's kind of since pulled him down. What? Oh, you know what? That's what I was expecting, but he threw it just a little too early. I think the other play he could have went for was just maybe go out there and side air him after he finished it off. So, but it's all good, you know. There's a lot of options he could have picked. Oh wow, goodbye.
And that's twice now, right? Back-to-back games where we saw Wesley ends the game by basically going off stage and going for a like suicide KO, right? He's like, I'm just gonna unarm this, unarm that. I'm not even gonna make it back to the stage, but I know my opponent is gone. And we can see it right here. Man, though. That's tough for DB, though.
Yeah, I was like, we're getting swapped for sure. I was like, I don't think that we're gonna stay on this Jin. I mean, new weapon aside, I mean, it works both ways. You know, like it's a new weapon, so you may not be super comfortable with it. And then on top of that, it's a new weapon. But Wesley seems to have not cared. Like he kind of forced him on the sword a lot more than the great sword. So he didn't really get benefit of using the new weapon as much as we expected him to.
Yeah, and it's also because Wesley is like Kosalix in the sense that, I mean, we did see him get a good chunk of hammer play in there, but I think the greatsword into hammer is like a fine matchup, but the rocket lance is so bad. But since he had the rocket lance for so much of that match, you're basically forcing DB to play the sword there. And at that point, well, you may as well just switch legends because you're playing Jin. Granted, his sword kit is amazing. His signatures are ridiculous, but you might want to play a different legend. Like Bovar can do all that and, you know, has another hammer kit for it too, so.
Right.
Looks like we got Bryn instead, though. Perfectly fine. You don't got the sword, but you do have an axe and a ladder.
Okay. Damn. I like that side sig usage. I always really like Bryn's sigs just in general because, I mean, they're very straightforward. You know what I mean? Like, side sig's going to go to the side. Neutral sig's going to be an anti-air. Down sig usually covers a good space around her, all that good stuff. But the one thing about her sigs is that if she whiffs something, if she's definitely with the spear, if she whiffs something, she is stuck.
Oh, there we go. Neutral air. Okay, and DB going back to the spear here. It's perfectly fine. I mean, DB's racked up so much damage at this point. That side sig was extremely greedy. I thought he was going to go for maybe like a down sig, actually. I didn't think he was going to commit to throwing his whole entire hurt box forward, but got scooped right out of that by Wesley, but still already has Wesley in the orange. So that first stock was perfect for DB, but he needs to keep up this momentum. We've seen DB have really strong first stocks in the past and then end up getting washed from that point forward, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This type of edge guard you need to see right there. Where is he going to go? Absolutely nowhere. Only way he was going to be able to do anything about that is if he somehow was able to trade that recovery for the chase dodge, and I just don't see that happening. So, oh.
Yeah, that was
okay, there we go. Smooth.
Yeah, nice. Immediately runs into the center stage. He doesn't want to play off stage against the hammer. Don't want to be here. Beautiful turnaround. Ensig. DB is doing everything right to win this game here. That weapon throw was perfect. We've seen Wesley go for the reverse down sig off the side so many times, so DB knew it was coming. And I don't even, where was Wesley swinging with that one? DB wasn't anywhere over there.
Oh, there it is. Stuck out there. That could have actually just been a neutral sig from the ground before he actually hit the neutral air. Bryn missing that neutral sig puts her just up there. She is big chilling.
Okay. If you're DB here, you're like, I just don't got to get 0 to death. That's it. Don't let him read my dodge and carry me off the screen. And I'm good. Especially with Bryn. You can start throwing out N6 here if you're Bryn. You can throw out 1 or 2 and not be scared. DB, he's playing it safe. There's 1. All right. Got stuff. You still get 1 more before you're dead. So. Is he going to do it again? Right? Ooh, nice.
Player 1 wins.
Well,
that's a hard punish to get.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's good stuff for DB though. I mean, he was able to take that game or at least get himself a game. I mean, he had to swap off the JN for it, but the Bryn's looking nice. Bryn is definitely looking nice.
Yeah, I mean, you see him go for the gravity cancel and sig right there, and especially since DB was facing toward the right, having the awareness to recognize he has to drift in, jump, and then Sayer to the left is kind of the hard part about that. That's why people like to do gravity cancel signatures so much, is just because that added component of being in the air and not knowing exactly where your opponent's going to be, and also being forced to punish it with an aerial attack, is what kind of makes people miss those punishes a lot. But it looks like DB was able to pick that up, and just one win was all it took to get Wesley off of the Rocket Lance. I'm surprised he didn't go to the Ogrim, but instead is going to Hattori.
All right, down for some Hattori action. Not so much the skin. Like, I know a lot of people like the skin, but this skin is, I don't really feel this one, bro. I think I'm just shook looking at it, man. That's the grudge skin. Anyway.
Yeah, I know it. It instills fear. You're definitely like, yo, you got the battle pass Hattori skin, but you going for this one, man?
That's crazy. All right, so let's see how this Hattori plays out, though. Hattori's super quick legend. Maybe just wanted to get some speed in here. This is South America. I could imagine speed being their favorite stat. Like,
yeah,
moving.
I want to in there.
Okay.
I'm liking this Hattori so far from Wesley. Gets the D-Light Sayer there, that weapon throw, trying to catch a jump, doesn't get it, but I want to see how the sword does. This is what I'm the most curious about. I feel like I haven't seen Wesley's sword much, if at all. Oh, you could have gotten so much more than just that down air there.
I mean, even though I think because it could have been a D-Sig. I think that Brendan was going to have to drift down a little bit, so she definitely would have drifted directly into that smoke cloud.
Could have N-Sig
Get
too.
that big damage going.
Oh, yeah, the sword though, so we can't smoke cloud with the sword, but...
Oh, right, that smoke cloud.
Yeah.
I forgot. Whoops.
There we go, recovery. And then now we got it tied back to even, literally, white to white here. Wesley grabbing that sword. We're going to see more sword action from him, as DB is doing quite well with this axe so far. Has been able to find down airs here and there. That was an opportunity that DB just dropped there to get a down air, but so far has been doing fine. Wesley, though, finding his hits as well.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wesley finding that new flare.
Gonna hit him this stock, though?
Okay, just once? Just,
oh my gosh.
Just once?
Oh, no.
Okay, there we go. We're in it. He got 4, he got 5. Okay. All right, unfortunately, though, I'm gonna take that down if you don't. That was delicious right there. Rolls out, hits him with the down light off the side, and then the immediate Sayer to go ahead and confirm that. They were already pretty far out there because of the side light first.
Oh, playing off stage. DB needs to be careful here. Has one stock left. Is already down 2 games in the set. Needs to make a comeback right now. And Wesley is just throwing out side light. I'm surprised it's working as often as it is. DB's deciding that the answer may be in the axe. Whiffs and N-Sig, and I don't think he'll have too many more chances, man.
Yeah, me either. I mean, this is looking super rough for him. He's already in the red, so what really is he supposed to do here? Oh, tries to go for the neutral sig. Gonna find it. Great hitbox on that move, though.
Yeah, if you can read a jump on Wesley, you can go for a D-Light Sayer or recovery for the KO. Wow, that reverse dare did not hit, but that side sig did, and Wesley is going to be moving on further into the winner's bracket, defeating DB 3-1, using the Hattori as a pocket pick for the final match.
And the flex emote here, which you could have if you've been watching the channel, which I actually just got. So let's go flex emote. Let's go.
Hey!
Go ahead and, slide that code in here, you know what I'm saying? On it.
Got that flex emote, and of course you can see there's other tracks as well. Like if you guys watch the developer stream, you can get some other cool stuff too. They got I think a Taros skin in there, Iron Legion Taros. I think they got like another avatar and some other stuff. You can check that out if you just click on the viewership reward. So if you don't want to tune in for just the tournaments, tune in sometime between Monday and Friday. It's different dev stream every day, and get yourself some points there. So.
Yeah, man, the dev streams definitely do be hitting. I sit there and lurk a little bit, lurk a little something. I'm honestly just lurking to see who's coming out next.